One of the largest blood drives in American history began with a single, heartfelt plea from a college student for his friend's rare blood type. It wasn't a campaign planned by professionals or a celebrity endorsement. It was just a message born out of genuine concern and friendship. The student, feeling the urgency of his friend's situation, decided to reach out in the only way he knew how, by asking for help. He wasn't famous or influential, just a regular guy asking for help. He didn't have a massive following or a public platform. What he did have was sincerity and a willingness to be vulnerable for someone he cared about. His online post, honest and direct, was shared thousands of times, reaching people far beyond his campus. The message spread like wildfire, crossing state lines and reaching strangers who felt compelled to act. Blood banks were soon overwhelmed, all because of one specific personal story. The lines grew longer and volunteers scrambled to keep up with the surge of donors. The power wasn't in a grand gesture, but in a clear, actionable request. My friend needs this. You can help. That simple, direct call to action made all the difference. That specificity turned sympathy into action. People didn't just feel bad, they knew exactly what to do, and they showed up in droves. People saw exactly how they could make a difference. Each donor realized their small act was part of something much bigger. It's proof that you don't need a big platform to inspire real change. Sometimes the most powerful movements start with a single, authentic voice. Authenticity resonates. When you speak from the heart, people listen. They connect with your honesty, and they want to help. The student wasn't trying to change the world just to save his friend, but in doing so, he sparked a movement that touched countless lives. In doing so, he showed thousands that anyone can be a hero for a day. Ordinary people, united by a cause, became part of something extraordinary. Inspiration isn't just a feeling, it's a spark for action. It's the moment when someone decides to step up, to do something that matters. We often underestimate our own voices. We think we're too small, too ordinary to make a difference. But a genuine story, shared with courage, can move mountains. It can unite strangers, inspire hope, and create real change. You don't need to be extraordinary to make an extraordinary impact. Sometimes, the most meaningful change comes from the simplest acts. Sometimes, all it takes is asking for help, for someone else. That's how ripples begin, and how they grow into waves. And that's a lesson worth remembering. For all of us, every single day. Know you've been a good friend. James, a WW2 veteran living in a quiet nursing home, had seen a century of life. Wars, peace, and everything in between. As his 100th birthday approached, he made a humble wish. He hoped to receive 100 birthday cards, one for each year he'd been alive. It was a simple request, but it carried a world of meaning for him. A caring staff member decided to share James's wish online, posting a heartfelt message along with a glimpse into his remarkable story. The response was nothing short of extraordinary. Cards and letters began pouring in by the thousands, sent from people all over the world who were touched by James's story. The local post office was soon overwhelmed. They had to dedicate an entire truck just to deliver James's birthday mail, a sight that brought smiles to everyone involved. What began as a modest wish quickly transformed into a global outpouring of kindness, as people of all ages and backgrounds took a moment to write a card. Each card was a small gesture, but together, they created a mountain of goodwill, a powerful testament to the generosity that lives in so many hearts. And it all happened because one person made a clear, direct request that anyone could understand and act on. The call to action wasn't vague or abstract. It wasn't, honor our veterans. It was simple. Send this man a birthday card. That clarity made it easy for people to participate. There was no confusion, just a straightforward way to make a difference. People could instantly picture the joy on James's face as he opened each card, and they knew their small effort would have a real impact. You don't need to solve a huge problem to make a difference in someone's life. Sometimes the smallest gestures are the most meaningful. Addressing a single human need can unite thousands of strangers, bringing them together for a common cause. This story is a reminder of the power of a simple, honest ask, one that's easy to understand and easy to act on. When people know exactly what to do, they show up in ways you might never expect, and the results can be truly inspiring. A wave of goodwill can begin with just one postcard, one wish, or one act of kindness. And a single story, shared with the world, can make it feel a little smaller, a little warmer, and a whole lot kinder. William Kamkwamba, a young man from Malawi, built a windmill from scrap to power his home. In a village where electricity was a distant dream and drought threatened crops, William's determination stood out. He scavenged old bicycle parts, discarded motors, and anything he could find, piecing together a machine that would change his family's life. But his story didn't end there. What began as a personal quest soon became a beacon of hope for his entire community. He shared his vision with his village, explaining how windmills could irrigate fields, pump water, and bring light. He spoke passionately about the possibilities, painting a picture of a future where no one would have to go to bed hungry or in darkness. His call to action wasn't for money, but for neighbors to join him, learn, and help build more windmills. He invited everyone, young and old, to be part of something bigger than themselves. At first, people doubted him. Some wondered if a simple boy could really change their fate, or if his ideas were just dreams. But his persistence and results won them over. When the windmill's blades spun and lights flickered on, hope was rekindled. Soon, the whole community pitched in, scavenging materials, sharing skills, and building together. The project united people who had once felt powerless, giving them a sense of purpose and pride. The project became about more than electricity. It was about empowerment. It was about showing that change is possible, even in the most unlikely places. William's leadership turned a personal solution into a collective movement. He became a mentor, guiding others to dream and build. He didn't wait for outside help, he inspired his own people to act. The village learned that they could shape their own destiny. His story is a lesson in leading by example and inviting others to join. True change, he showed, starts with one person's courage to act. One person's action can spark a chain reaction. When one person believes, others find the strength to believe as well. The resources for change are often already around us, and within us. Sometimes, all it takes is a fresh perspective and the courage to try. True leadership is about sharing knowledge and inspiring others to believe they can make a difference too. William's journey reminds us that even the smallest spark can ignite a powerful movement for change. In 2017, 7-year-old Zachariah, battling leukemia, loved police officers and dreamed of joining the force. His family asked online for police patches to brighten his hospital room. The request went viral. Patches arrived from around the world. Zachariah was made an honorary officer in multiple departments. The simple, specific call to action, send a patch, was easy to fulfill and deeply meaningful. It united thousands in support and brought global attention to pediatric cancer. Zach's Patch Challenge became a movement, inspiring fundraising and awareness. It all started with a vulnerable request and a family's love. Sometimes the most powerful calls to action come from the smallest voices. At age 4, Alex Scott, fighting cancer, set up a lemonade stand, not for herself, but to help other kids. Her first stand raised $2,000 for cancer research. Her story and clear call to action, buy lemonade, help kids, spread nationwide. Soon, thousands of people set up their own stands, joining her cause. Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation grew into a national movement, raising hundreds of millions for research. The secret, a simple, relatable action tied to a powerful story. No complex campaign, just a clear mission and a way for anyone to help. Alex proved that even the smallest person can inspire a nation. The simpler the call to action, the bigger the impact. Sometimes, a pitcher of lemonade can change the world. Sarah's fruit trees overflowed with lemons and oranges, more than her family could eat. She noticed neighbors struggling to afford fresh groceries. So, she posted on her neighborhood app, "I have extra fruit, it's free, come take some." Within hours, grateful neighbors emptied her box. Inspired, others offered their own surplus: rosemary, tomatoes, zucchini. Sarah's simple offer sparked a neighborhood food-sharing movement. The app became a hub for generosity and support. No organization, no budget, just people helping people. Her clear local call to action made it easy for others to join in. It created a new social norm: sharing abundance, reducing waste. Sometimes the most impactful actions start on your own porch. A simple question, who needs some, can transform a community. You don't need a big plan to make a difference, just the willingness to share what you have, and the courage to ask. Mr. Harrison, a teacher in a low-income district, saw his students lacked basic supplies. Instead of quietly buying them himself, he made an online wish list and shared it with a heartfelt message. The response was immediate. Friends, family, and strangers bought every item within 48 hours. People loved knowing exactly how they could help. It wasn't charity, it was community. Other teachers followed his lead, and a movement grew. Direct, transparent requests connected helpers with real needs. One teacher's post opened a new channel for support. Sometimes, solving a problem is as simple as making it visible, and inviting others to be part of the solution. Arthur, a retired fisherman, was tired of seeing plastic trash on his local beach. After a storm, he posted a photo in his town's Facebook group. "I'll be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. with trash bags. Join me?" He didn't blame or preach, just invited. The next morning, over 50 people showed up. Together, they cleared the beach in hours. That one cleanup became a monthly event, the Saturday Beach Cleaners. The town council and local businesses joined in. Arthur's simple call to action gave people a way to help. He proved you don't need authority to lead, just a plan and the courage to ask. People want to help, they just need a reason and a way. One person's resolve can rally a whole community. Change starts with a single invitation. Don't just complain, act, and others will follow. Leadership is about showing up and asking others to join. Even a small voice can turn the tide. We've seen how simple, honest requests can unleash waves of kindness. These aren't stories of extraordinary people, just ordinary folks who chose to act. The common thread? Authenticity and clarity. When the need is real and the ask is clear, people respond. You have a sphere of influence, family, friends, neighbors. Your voice is powerful, especially when used for others. Look around. What problem can you help solve? The scale doesn't matter, the action does. Here's my call to action. Don't just be inspired, be activated. Join our community of doers and storytellers. Share your story, find encouragement, and help others. Click the link, subscribe, and become part of a movement that believes in the power of a simple story. Your turn at the mic is waiting. What story will you tell?